I just got done watching The Lost World Jurassic Park, and whew, let me tell you about it. Now, after all these years, to me, this movie is still great. Now, I'm not going to compare it to the original Jurassic Park because that's different. But I want to just say this movie, I think, is still fantastic. Now, the overall plot of this movie is that we get to go back to Jurassic Park. Only this time, we're going to a different island. And we learn now that there are 5 different islands, also known as Las Cinco Muertes. Sorry for the accent if it was bad. Which, just learn about these 5 different islands and how there's different ones that have dinosaurs, that could be so cool. And I wish they would have continued that onward after this movie. Now, that's getting a little off track with this movie, but nonetheless, I feel like 5 different islands, that could have set up so many other adventures and cool things. But back to the plot. The overall plot of this movie is we go to a new island now that we find out had other dinosaurs on it. And basically, they are going there to find out and research because of an incident that happens. So they go and try and find out some things, but then come to find out there's other people there that are doing other kind of shady things that aren't as much research as you would think. So basically, we once again need to get off the island in a safe way, which is such a fun time. Also, what's pretty cool is we get to see some new dinosaurs in this movie, because that's what you want if you're watching a Jurassic Park film. You want to see new dinosaurs, new habitats, new environments and all that, and you get that in here, which is awesome. Some other great things I really enjoyed about this is there's some subtle comedy, which is nice. It's not over the top, but it's in the right moments. And for example, one scene, someone's calling out someone's name, and then at one point they call it their last name, and the other character calls him out saying, do you really think there's more than one of this person on the island? Which, funny enough, then that actor does that to the opposite person later on in the movie, which lined up perfectly. Now, some dislikes about this film. I understand some people didn't really like the end of it too much, but I'll let you decide for yourself. I could see how it could make sense, especially with the whole thing of like money corrupts all, and it kind of just gets a hold of people. But, I'll let you decide. Now, some things I personally didn't like and didn't really make sense is how they went about doing certain things in the movie. For example, one part, they jump off a huge ship and somehow are able to swim all the way back, get up on the top of the ship, and do something in a very small amount of time, which to me, I'm like, that's not practical at all. But I digress, because after all, this is a movie where dinosaurs exist. And a girl does gymnastics against one of them. And on top of that, Vince Vaughn lands a very corny line, yet somehow delivers and becomes our level-headed hero we didn't even know we need. Overall, I'd say this movie is really for everybody. It's such a great family film. Yeah, there are some scary moments in it that, maybe kids should see, but it's not that violent. So I think it's okay. Great movie night watch for a fun action adventure with a little scare. With that being said, also my favorite part was the very, very end, which kind of brought you back to that whole theme of Jurassic Park, and it was amazing. But more importantly, what did you think? And until the next one.